Very delayed. Hello and welcome into Titan Talks on this fine October 1st. It's October already. That's wild to think about. We're already in October. The year is flying by, but we're back to talk.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Huh?
What are you going to be for Halloween?
That really put me on the spot. I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know.
You got to start thinking about it. That's
not really thought about it. What are you going to be?
My daughter tells me what I'm going to be every day, and it's something different.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
So,
what was it?
I think this morning I'm going to be a bat.
Okay.
Aww.
Yeah. My son's going to be a potato, according to her. She's pretty consistent about that. He needs to be a potato.
Potatoes are cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're kind of lazy on the whole, dressing up thing. Just
Yeah.
be a potato.
Just put it. Yeah. Just
Put on the couch as couch potato. Clumsy joining us today, though, just to get us back on track. We're here for OB20. We're going to discuss a few different things coming up next Tuesday. I guess is the crazy thing. We've got a lot to go over today, so I'm hoping we can get through it all.
Yeah, and even though we we gave you guys a teaser of what's going to be in this update. There's a lot of other stuff. Like I said and more is a real thing, right? I didn't want to say everything because there needs to be a little bit of excitement when we get around to these update shows.
That is true. Just some surprises, things we don't know about.
Hopefully, you guys are excited about some of the stuff that we talk about and show off today.
I hope so too. I'm just checking if there was anything else I need to really update on beforehand. Nope. Are we ready to go into Osiris today?
Oh, is that what we're doing? Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're starting with. Yeah,
you freak me out. I'm like, listen,
really
I'm here just to do the camera work for the most part and then poke questions. You know, where I see him. So.
Where's Manny? He's over there.
He's
you
right
just can't
there.
He's staring at us.
Oh.
Good job, Clumsy.
Yeah.
You're doing as well as everyone. So we're here to talk about Osiris. I believe he also has an aspect too.
He
That's
does.
right.
Oh,
He
so we
does.
also get to go through
The
that.
aspect of the fragmented, according to my notes.
Are we going straight in game? That's my plan.
Man,
Let's do it.
Just want to check real quick. Everyone can hear everything okay? Let's go to the laptop and hopefully everything works well.
Manny's on jury duty.
Oh,
I
no.
knew-
Yeah,
I
you have to
knew
turn on the audio.
that wasn't going to happen.
Yep.
So I just thought I'd check first of all. Okay.
So Osiris, you guys got a early look at him last update show because we play tested him on PTS and we wanted to give you an idea of what to expect. He's been finished since then, and kind of want to go through him in a little bit more detail and show off the broken god of the afterlife.
Yep, that's right. That's the full title.
broken.
Yes, the broken. He is broken. Yes, and show you what all he can do because he is a menace.
I apologize. I've not really messed with my sensitivity on this, so I'm going to miss everything. This is the hardest thing about these
It's
days
really
when you're trying to
difficult.
showcase stuff. So yeah, let's just start from.
Yeah, so I
where?
know last time Pond was on, he was talking about the different plus ones and stuff like that, but we can regroup through them really quickly.
Yeah.
Osiris, for the most part, he's a lot more simple when it comes to his plus ones, but they're going to mean a lot more, especially when you throw the aspect on top of that. So, for the most part, for his passive fragmented, while you're fully fragmented, if you would gain a fragment stack, you instead restore a basic attack charge. So the way that works is when you're fully fragmented and you've got the 8 out of 8, you can also see on the passive meter, you have 6 pips, 6 of those red pips.
Yeah.
So
Now you're out.
Yeah, so now you're out,
done.
and that's the way that works. So if you go back to the fragmented state by using your abilities.
Hi-ya. You can see it building up on the image in the middle.
Yeah, I like the
Or
I
your
got
ultimate
full. I'll
charge.
cheat.
So, okay,
Okay,
so
now
use
stop.
all your basic attacks. Now fire an ability. You can see you actually gain one of the basic attack charges back.
Yeah.
So that's one of the plus ones that Osiris has.
So you can
Okay.
stay fully fragmented
By
longer,
hitting.
Yes,
right?
by using your
by
abilities.
continuing
Just
to use
using
your
them.
abilities.
By using your abilities. Yes.
Oh, awesome. So you don't even have to hit them.
Yes, if you
technically
go ahead
to
and
keep it
basic attack and a basic attack in Odin, and then fire an ability into the air.
into the end.
Well, anywhere.
Hi-ya.
There you go. So you get your basic attack charges back.
Yeah.
So it's
I
really
think this
between balancing.
passive UI is really good too. By the way.
Yeah,
I think
it's a
very
lot
clear.
more clear than it was before. And in fact, not having played that much Osiris when I first saw that in SMITE 2, I was like, okay, wait, how does this work again? And even right now, reiterating it is a little bit confusing. But it's playing around with the fragment charges and your basic attack charges, which don't really have a name. It's just there's 2 different stacks going on basically.
And why do you want to be fragmented if you've never played Osiris before? Well, each missing fragment of your body gives you 2% damage mitigation, which means that when you see a see-through Osiris, he's going to be mitigating a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then
I guess
also
16%, right? If there's 6 of these, yeah.
8 of them. Yep.
there's 8 of them, so yes, 16%. Yeah, you got it. And then also, when you are, can you leap just to become fragmented real quick?
Hell yeah.
Woo! So you can also walk through things. So you can walk through players. You can walk through their walls, not map geometry, but any player,
that'd be crazy.
any player created walls you can walk through while you are fully fragmented. So you can chase people down really well, and you can continue to stick to them very uninterrupted when
And
you
I
are
guess
fragmented.
as you're chasing too, you can keep using your abilities to stay in this form so you
Yes.
don't lose that before going through. Okay.
Another really small thing on the passive as well that we can't really show off here, but when you start the game, a new game as Osiris, you actually start with 5 out of 8 fragment charges.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
you don't have to build them up in base.
Yeah, you had to just sit in base spamming your abilities to like build up your fragmented charges before you leave base. Now you just start with 5 of 8. So if you want to build up the rest of the way before you leave, you can. Otherwise, most people actually like want a few not used so they can kill the jungle camp and then come into base fully fragmented, or come into lane fully fragmented. Somebody says, why can't Morgan and Loki do that in stealth? When he's see-through mode, he is not stealth. This is not like a stealth treatment. This is to show that he is fragmented. So anybody can see him while he is fragmented.
That being said, there is actually, so it's a slight spoiler for Friday, which is I think when we're talking about balance, Nuwa and Morgan are getting a parity fix on that exact note.
Okay.
Because Nuwa and Morgan in Smite 1, when they are stealth, do have character pass-through. And they will with this next patch.
Hey, spoiler on balance. But
Small
yeah,
spoiler.
but I mainly just want to let people know he is not invisible here. This is not a stealth treatment. This is the I am fragmented treatment.
Yeah. Bit different from the stealth treatment.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the passive.
Yep, that's the passive. I think the 1 and the 2 are fairly straightforward and don't have necessarily much changes. It's really on the art side of things. Things look a lot better, as the people in chat have already been saying. But okay, actually, there's one small thing which I guess is just for the 1 and 2, which is that the 1 and 2 actually do have protection scaling now. So I guess that is there. I had that in the under my notes, but
yeah.
So you can see that they scale with strength, but it also scales with physical protection and magical protection.
So getting tankier is also going to be beneficial to do more damage.
Is going to do more
damage.
damage.
No.
That being said, it's so yeah. As a note, especially Pawn was saying like. This has gone through iterations in playtests. He has still felt pretty good.
Okay.
Those numbers of some
change.
sort might need to be iterated on some more. But Osiris is, he's going to be, as we saw in playtests as well, and a lot of people said, he is the warrior who always runs you down. He's the frontliner that you're going to expect to be sticking to the back line. Yeah, so you're still going to see that regardless of the damage he deals and regardless of
35% protections on physical magical protections on the 1 on the sickle, and then the 2 is 55 currently. Again, these may change.
Yes.
So
and like you were saying, like he's got a lot of slows. He's got a lot of like self-pace. Like he's just kind of sticks to you smacking you, right? That's kind of what his job is in the game.
He's got the mitigations from his passive. He's also got like the damage reduction from his 3 as well. Yeah. So he's really, really good at sticking it to you and to reduce your damage and the damage that he takes. Like that's Osiris's like gameplay.
Yeah, well, I assume that it works the same in Smite 2. I haven't asked about this, but in Smite 1, you could also that was also an anti-heal, like because damage reduction reduced their healing done because the healing was so it's damage dealt and healing dealt reduction.
Yep.
So,
and then the ulti should have that healing negation.
Yeah, and the healing is so it's complete.
Which I don't
healing
see
prevention
on
at the top.
Yeah, there it is.
Healing
Healing prevention is what we call it now. Yep. Okay. Cool.
So the ultimate will still anti-heal. The 3 reduces technically it's all damage done, but also if you're doing healing, it's going to reduce that because it's based off that. Okay.
And then lastly, the Judgment Tether now goes on cooldown immediately if no one is tethered. So that way, if you miss or if people leave that tether radius, it goes
instant
on
cooldown.
Yeah, and it used to not do that until the time it was supposed to be alive ended. So
which could be like another one, like 2, 3, 4 seconds. Like it felt rough.
And then if you've never seen him before, a couple other things. If you throw the 1 out into somebody, it leaves a sickle in them. And then if you 2 while they have a sickle in them, it consumes that to, I believe, further slow them.
Yes.
So
and if he's affected by sickle strike, have their slow increased in power and duration.
Yeah, so you can kind of combo 1 into 2 for extra slow to really chase somebody down. And then for his tether, if they don't escape the tether, they are stunned at the end of it. So they're dealing reduced damage, and you have a stun that's conditional if they don't escape. So we've seen some interesting like agility duels, I will say, with tether, where it's like, oh, somebody tries to agility away, he has agility, he follows up. It's kind of a little fun element that's been kind of added just as a result of the relic. And then if you ult, you're always going to go to full stacks of your fragmented passive instantly. And I don't remember what the floating dude does. That's just the
healing
healing
an indicator
prevention.
of the debuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not going to Yeah, and you root people you land on as well.
You root people, and it also does negative cooldown reduction. So if you hit someone with it, you're not only preventing their healing, but you're also having their abilities have like a longer duration on their cooldowns.
Interesting.
Which is a Smite 1 parity.
Yes.
Question on that, is that just, what is the parody on that? I didn't even know there was a parody on that.
No, I mean, that's just how Smite 1 does.
Interesting, I didn't know
That's
that there
probably
was that.
something that we added later on.
Is that like based off the next usage or just currently on
Yeah,
cooldown?
it would be
or?
the next usage.
The next usage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
So
if
if
their
it's on
ability is
cooldown, it
currently
won't
on
adjust
cooldown,
their
it's-
current,
Exactly.
but the next use of that ability will have a, and does that hang on until you use the next ability? I'm just thinking that out loud. 'Cause I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
if you have that negative cooldown reduction debuff on you, if you were to use an ability, that ability would have a longer cooldown.
Gotcha. So it's for the duration of
Of that
this.
debuff.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then one other note is that his 1 does pass through minions. That is a +1 that was added in Smite 1
that's awesome.
towards the end of Smite
Yeah.
1, and that has been brought over. So you
I
can
believe
now
it does less damage. If you hover over the 1, I think I just saw that.
Deal 75%
So
physical.
yeah,
damage to
75%.
minions.
So it passes through minions, but for reduced damage.
Okay, so the
Yes.
balance point is kind of like you can clear a little bit quicker, but also it's good. You can and you can't. Anyway.
yeah. But it's it lets you either use it to help clear wave better, or
Jungle or
you can angle it through the wave to damage the wave while hitting your enemy.
Yeah.
You know, it just is an interesting thing that maybe you aren't expecting if you haven't played since the early days of Smite 1.
Yeah.
So worth calling out here.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Is there anything else on the base kit we wanted to discuss on Osiris today? Anything else we need to showcase? Just chat, have anything
I think
on
that's
the base kit?
mostly it for his base kit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean he does the Osiris things. I think the +1s are just kind of to improve the general flow of what he's doing.
Yeah.
And you know he's been very good in our playtest.
He's been quite good.
But
People just aren't really used to just the stickiness of Osiris.
Yes.
I mean, Mulan is there, I think, is another really close one. Sun Wukong has that as well. But between the slows, this speed up, and like the damage mitigation, damage reduction, like he just will always be in your face. So when you're playing against an Osiris, you might want to, pick up like Talismans of Purification, Cersei's Hexstones, Jade Scepters. Getting some more ways to kind of create distance is going to be really important.
I just know someone in chat has noticed the bush on PTS is missing here. I don't think we discussed that, but
yeah, so
missing bush.
We've said that we've been working on some Conquest gameplay features. This was turned off as part of working on the Conquest gameplay features. I'm not sure if it will be in the live patch that goes live, but that was, for testing, it had been turned off.
Yeah.
And it will not be on for PTS today because this is PTS that we're playing on right now.
Yeah.
But not sure whether that's a change for
May
live
or
Conquest
may
when it
not
comes.
be coming to live. You'll find out
I
soon
think
enough.
it's meant to, but
Yeah, there's always stuff going on. Again, as always, but
Yeah, and
people eagle eyes just noticed, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, dude,
I
they're
guess we should just point it
they're
out.
so good at
I
noticing
know,
things.
just that tiny little all you see was like corridor noise. There was a bush with.
And then
do-
same
anyway.
thing with Osiris as a whole. When you do play him on the playtest, the PTS and everything like that, please let us know of anything that you notice. I know there's a couple of outstanding bugs still there, like the tether can still stun people after he has died. That'll be fixed once I can get to it. But there's a couple of things. Just please be diligent letting us know, because while we may know some of them, we definitely don't know all of them. But one of the great things about the PTS is getting your guys' hands on as early as possible.
Yep.
Because there's so many interactions with so many different characters now. There's gonna be something that maybe
Oh,
has
yeah.
slipped for sure. You're like, oh, it does that. Aspect. Is that what we're gonna go over next? Is
Yeah,
that
I think Aspect.
Can you hover over his 3 real quick? Just
Sure.
someone just
Yeah,
mentioned
there is
something about
a
attack speed slow 0.04.
0.04%.
tethered enemies have reduced attack speed. Oh, I think that's probably either meant to say. I mean, I doubt it's 40%. That's probably just a
0.04 because he was pretty
configuration.
low.
It might be 4%, but that also seems low. But that's just a note. I can have a look. It's either.
Chat, you can vote now. We can do 400%, 40%, 4%.
I can find out what it's. I mean,
0.4%.
I'm assuming it's going to be a parity feature. So if someone wants to tell me in chat real quick what it is in Smite 1, I'll be able to just fix it. 40%? Yeah, I could just. No. Okay, you guys just-
400%,
They're all
guys.
changing. They're allowed. They're allowed. Attack speed slow. You don't get to attack when Osiris is tethered to you. The best of days. Okay,
I'll
what
find
do I
it.
need to do to put the aspect on?
You know what? You might need to restart to go into it because Osiris's one is
That makes
has a lot
sense.
more
Yes.
change that's in it.
We'll come back to here real quick while I just get myself set up over here. Bear with
Yeah,
me.
we've been playing around with what we can do.
Yeah.
It's okay. Well, I can do like a half and half like Two-Face.
What is it not? There you go. My bad.
It's,
Wrong button.
You're
the
good, it's
buttons
fine.
are
I didn't
not
even
well
realize
named.
what the issue was until I noticed.
I can fix it.
Yeah, we've been playing around with, with aspects and how they can alter kits, and I know that Osiris's one, the way that it functions is different, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, Osiris's is some of our aspects are like slight tweaks to existing kits. Some of them are more substantial.
Yeah,
right?
I would say Xbalanque and
Kali.
Osiris have tech in it that we are trying. Well, with Xbalanque for the first time and Osiris for the second time now. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't hold the face once Clumsy leaned in. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not like a comedian. I can't do these things. I'm just yeah, we'll get this pulled up in a second.
Yeah, apologies for the delay.
No, dude, this is a chill show.
I was kind of like, do we show the lobby screen now? But I was like, no, not really. I'll
we'll
wait
do that
until I
later.
get more data.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't turn it on. Okay. Phew. I nearly forgot to turn on the aspect. Like, yeah, we're all good. We're loading them.
Okay, cool. But we can go over it real quick.
Yeah, tell me about what's the idea behind it?
Yeah.
Because obviously he's the annoying solo laner that will tank for days and survive for days.
It's pretty straightforward in the sense that aspect of the fragmented is basically turning Osiris into an intelligence user, which he doesn't have any int scaling on his base kit.
Okay.
But now all of that scaling is going to be flipped to be intelligence based, which, you know, one could say turns him more into like an ability magical user, but we want to be careful of just calling him mage because honestly he's probably going to be still really good as a bruiser.
Yeah.
I think because his 3 isn't completely changing, I would say that it's probably good to buy some level of defense. But once we see in action, the main gimmick will be throwing out his 1 as much as you can, as often as you can.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
I was really bad at it, but it's fun.
I mean, it just requires a different type of like play style that
we'll talk through it once we get it pulled up here.
We don't even know if it's, you know, whether numbers need to be iterated on.
Sorry for
support,
the
but
delay. There we
for
go.
the most part, if you hover over that aspect icon, we can talk about
let's go for it.
aspect of the fragmented. Abilities now scale with intelligence only, like we were talking about. The fragments, which we were earlier describing for as passive, are now lost passively on casts and on ability god hits. That's going to be really important, and we'll talk about that in a second. Osiris also gains damage dealt or damage mitigation based on how whole he is or how fragmented he is. His sickle strike, which is that first ability, has no cooldown, but now costs 4 out of those 8 fragment stacks. Spirit flail, which is that second ability, as Kilgun was saying before, used to do kind of that slow amplification. Now instead it's going to be doing bonus damage. And finally, his ultimate, which usually has him leap to a location, is going to be a ranged ability instead. So if we go ahead and play around with it, go ahead and throw your 1. I want to just see. Okay, so can you do the command costs with an S?
Oh, just costs. Okay.
So now we can play around with that. So you can see the 8 out of 8. So there you go. He is now half as fragmented. And you throw it again. He's now completely whole again, changing away with the damage mitigation, the damage amplification as we were talking about.
Which I'm regenning
But he's
slowly over time.
regenning.
Yeah.
I think if you hover over his passive, you'll see it's every 4 seconds. That being said, I swear it's a little bit faster than that. So I'm going to have a look when I get back at my desk. But if you throw out your abilities, you're going to be like gaining them even faster. And if you hit enemy gods, you're gaining them even faster than that. So you've got a fragment being gained every 4 seconds, but if you hit an enemy god with an ability, you're technically getting 2 stacks immediately back. 1 for casting the ability and 1 for hitting the enemy god.
And the 2 does have a normal cooldown. We're just in no cooldown mode to show it off here.
I'm not intentionally doing that, but
Yeah.
hopefully it shows.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the gameplay would really be, check out your 1s, use your other abilities, and wait some time out to get those 1 charges back.
Yeah.
Okay, and then your 3 also gives them back to you too?
Your 3 is an ability use, which should probably get it back, I think.
And if your 3 hits gods, then it does give them back to you.
And then your ulti, I think, just gives it to you again.
Yeah.
Let's check.
But your ulti is a ranged ability now.
Haha! I didn't mean to throw it out so quick, but I did. Oh.
So really playing on this ability caster style Osiris, which is incredibly different to how you would normally play Osiris.
Yeah. It's I will say the thing that is the most different about playing Osiris with this aspect for me is because you throw out your ultimate.
Yeah.
You don't have a leap anymore.
That's correct.
So I, as Osiris, am always just like, I'm going to run in and be a dummy.
And if in doubt, I can ult out.
And if in doubt, ult out. No, can't do that anymore. I died so many times in playtest trying to play this aspect because I just like, it really is one of those that's like kind of rewire your brain about how Osiris works. So it's a lot of fun. We've played it mid lane, we've played it solo, we've played it jungle. I think it can work in any of those places. And it's, it really is just kind of like a more ability focused, throwing out your abilities, trying to get more stacks, throw out more ones, it's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah. And kind of on that same note of you not having your leap, we also didn't want to kind of bloat this aspect even more and cover up those weaknesses by, we talked about ideas of like changing the tether, making that not necessarily range ability, but something that almost like helps an ability user even more. But we wanted to have weaknesses built into this gameplay hook. So like he's already going to be doing a whole bunch of new things with his ability cast. If the tether was now like a range thing or push people away, it would just be too much of just creating like a perfect beige, right? Like that's not the goal. We want to make sure that he still sticks to being that Osiris. He still has his weaknesses. That the tether is still going to be good, and maybe that means that you need to build more defenses into that playstyle as well, or that you're going to just be expected to use them in slightly different ways, and that's okay too.
Okay.
Yeah. Osiris and aspect of the fragmented
coming in the next patch on Tuesday. I'm just making sure we went through all the abilities there. There was nothing else I could miss. No. All makes sense to me. I'm excited to see how that plays, because I think that's the one thing that even in playtest I struggled with, was realizing I could kill Osiris because he was in this form.
Yeah.
And he had no escape, which is a nice change of pace, knowing that he could have his ult to escape all the time. So cool. We'll come out of that for the time being. What else are we going to go over next? Unless people have questions about Osiris.
Yeah. Any? Do we want to take questions about Osiris, or just want to roll on with it?
We can do whichever you guys prefer.
We had a lot of stuff to do.
We do.
Yeah, let's roll on. When we get to question and answer.
Yeah, we'll take some questions at the end. Do you want to go in with our other aspect?
Oh, yeah, we could do.
We're going that direction first? Okay.
I don't know. That sounded fun to me.
That sounds fun to me. We thought we were going to save it for later. But sure.
I know
I just go through what you created of like, here's the things we're going to talk about. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I can get in game with you real quick.
We've gotten a lot of feedback that one aspect in particular was a little underwhelming. So we carved out the time this time to go back to one of our older aspects and rework it to be hopefully a little bit more fun and delivering more on the goal of the original aspect. So, no, not yet.
You're way too.
I'm way too fast.
I was like, oh gosh.
So we're updating Loki aspect. In this update. It will be on PTS today for people that want to give it a try. We're still kind of working on some of it, I would say.
Yeah, there's definitely some iteration that probably needs to be done. That being said, it is going to be going to this patch. We're very happy and excited with the direction of it. It's still playing on that supportive Loki kind of goal.
Okay.
But not nearly as much on that trickery side or like that team utility side with its stealth. In fact, kind of the opposite. So we'll be getting to that in just a second.
So the goal is to kind of have this Loki aspect go supporty, is the idea?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So back in game we can go. But I'm here once again.
So this is a full aspect rework. That being said, with the goal still being the same, you'll notice something immediately, which it is like, I don't know if that's broken or not, but if you go ahead and hover over the aspect, you'll see we have the aspect of agony, which is the first sentence. Vanish no longer grants stealth.
That doesn't seem like agony to me. That sounds like a good...
Well, there's more coming up. But it's attack that you come out of that like ability, because technically an attack stim inflicts a blind instead of a bleed, which is that agonizing vision's blind.
Right.
Decoy can be cast on decoy. It's not actually called decoy, right? Is it?
No, agonizing visions, which is, probably, old name decoy. We need to change that name, don't worry.
Can be cast on other allied gods. I should probably just read allied gods in general, because you can also cast it on yourself, similarly to how
you can.
Ra's aspect you can cast on yourself. So you can see, it now follows you. Can you just hover over the talent more?
Sure, sorry.
No, just good, so I can easier.
So you can read it. Yeah.
So what that does, though, is it now provides that ally damage mitigation, and that AoE field slows any enemy. So it's going to be used as kind of a deterrence. Or if you're going in with yourself or putting it on a frontliner, you can really get in there and provide even more damage mitigation. Additionally, Backstab, which is the passive that Loki has, now deals bonus damage scaling off of your health and protections rather than the standard protection percentage increase that it usually has, like 115%. So the tankier you build, the more damage you can actually deal via that Backstab passive, which if I can remind you guys, also triggers whenever they're blinded. So their synergy there is a lot more tight-knit, which is you can use your one to blind enemies, which will make your attacks just in general do more damage. Your 2 will still blind enemies as well, so you're actually providing a little bit more blind utility and chaos like that into the team fights.
And you still got the slow on the 2 as well.
The slow on the 2,
and
so
your 4
you can
is a
walk
big
around.
stun.
Your
Like
4
you
is
can
a
actually
cripple into a stun.
It's actually like a really good support ability if you're a tanky dude, you know.
And then the last thing, which this aspect will be available in PTS. And I want to just triple check to make sure it doesn't feel too crazy, but technically this hasn't changed, but will have changed with the function of this, is that your third ability, Flurry, Strikes, Flurry, one of those, has always done the backstab damage.
Yeah.
If they're blinded or whatever it may be, it'll still be doing that, but with the protection scaling of his passive now, and that has felt pretty strong in my paper tests. But I don't know what that actually is going to feel like in function. So theoretically, if you want someone to blind them and then 3, and you're just getting that from any direction, it doesn't have to be from via their back, you're going to be doing quite a bit more damage as you build health and protection.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
so if you don't land, just to check on the 2 as well, because I'm not sure if that's just a PTS thing here comes, but if I'm just 2-ing randomly, it will just go in position.
Yep.
But if I put it on a teammate like myself,
just like Raw's aspect
as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it's not like you leave it out and somebody can pick it up. It's just either you attach it to somebody when you cast it, or you leave it out there.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
Example of it not on a target, and an example of it on a target. Yeah. And that will stick with him as he moves around just the way he is
Just
on
like
Loki.
it does with you.
So you're a mobile, slowing,
Damage mitigation, blinding field.
damage mitigation field. You don't get a stealth anymore.
You do not get a stealth at all.
Anymore.
You don't get a stealth, but you do apply a blind. So that attack, if you hit an enemy with it, will blind them.
Okay.
One of the things I wrote down here, we have to change the ability tag on the 1 in aspect form so it isn't stealth.
Yes, we do need to do that. It quite literally doesn't stealth anymore. And another thing to note, which I believe we're going to be adding in if we can, is that regardless of the aspect, the blind debuff technically has no visual effects on it as well. Like if you blind an enemy with a 2, regardless of the talent, you actually don't know that they're blinded.
Right.
We are looking to add some sort of visual effect. It may not come in immediately, but like theoretically, that character is blinded right now. You just don't have a great tell for it.
Okay.
So we're going to be playing around with that and trying to get that.
Okay, so the new Loki aspect heading your way. This, I'll be honest, I didn't know about this aspect whatsoever. I playtested a different variation of the support aspect.
Completely different.
And was like, I don't know if this is that supporty, but this one feels much more in that direction of trying to give something more to your team and be a tricky nuisance in the team fight is kind of how I describe it.
I mean, I think it's really fun being able to play with that mitigation, not just on yourself as you go in, because you're going to be more frontliner, but like, imagine like you're going in with like your Chalk or whoever it is, your Osiris, and he leaps in, or you put this, your 2 on your Osiris leaps in, and now he's just doing this while blinding people, he's tethering people, like there's also utility.
There's a defensive regime of this where you can like have teammates in a lot of trouble trying to get out, you put this on them, slows the enemies down, blinds them.
So it works both like as being an offensive tool or a defensive
Interesting.
Yeah, and chat's like, I think this would be a good support aspect. Yeah, I think it could definitely work.
That's the idea.
Or excuse me, I think it could be a good solo aspect.
Oh, solo?
I said the wrong word.
I think it very much still could be a very good solo aspect.
That's why I asked whether the 2 was like castable like that as well.
Yes.
But
even if you just put it on yourself and like walk into lane and use the flurry, it's still very good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Again, you stealth. Maybe you won't be maxing your 1 anymore. You're probably maxing your 2 and your 3. But that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I will say, actually, we're just gonna keep
Okay.
Sorry.
Moving on.
We're going through this in a different order than I have a different document to run through the order than I normally do. So we forgot to do Osiris' Essential Pass.
Yes.
So we should probably
We'll
go back
to the Essential Pass. Sounds good.
Sweet. But yeah, so that's Osiris aspect, and the new reworked Loki aspect coming into this next
All
patch.
will be on in PTS, which you can log into and play basically as soon as this show is over.
Yeah, should be by the end of the show. You could even try it now, to be honest, but don't tell anyone I said that.
I don't think it's actually up yet. I think you can download it right now, but I don't think it's open. But maybe not.
One of the above. Okay, let's head over to Osiris's pass. Bear with me.
This is great. For the first time ever, I will willingly play Loki in Conquest.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, that's the great thing about the aspects, right? Is like you may never really enjoy a character, but this might give you an opportunity to play. Like I'm very excited to play Osiris, but I'm even more excited to play Osiris aspect.
Yep. So let's go through this from the start. We got the clappy emote.
You missed the shadow stuff on the left.
I am so sorry. I always do that. So first of all, base skin, shadow skin.
Yeah.
Alongside the tethered stuns.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And the rank 1 mastery. There you go. Then the clap, which we'll see in this version now, alongside objectives destroyed, god assists,
Made whole.
Made whole. So I guess that's the amount of times you've been fully corporeal. Yeah.
Okay.
Come back into the corporeal world. So I guess not having any broken pieces. I don't know which variation that is.
Me neither.
And then the fans will also have the same issue. Here's a little look at the Onyx version. I always like the Onyx ones.
Classic. Hard to go wrong with the Onyx.
Mm-hmm. And then we've also got the Opal, which
I like the
personal
Opal.
favorites.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
the
Nice.
fail. Okay. Opal. The biggest and most important thing is leaving my body.
Always so good.
That's fun.
That's great. Then we've got the classic wave.
Nice.
And the broken
Oh,
title.
you got to get this just for the broken title. Come on.
That's good.
Broken alongside God Kills. Then we get to the Osiris Mastery, which also comes with
Ooh, that
yeah,
looks
looks
really
good.
good too.
the Radiant version. This also has the Mastery, Radiant version, the Coming Undone.
Oh, yeah.
Border.
I have
doesn't
seen
look like
the
this.
more done version of this, so I guess it just won't be here for
so
people.
So
it's
you're
not-
telling me there's not going to be love hearts on
No,
Osiris's
it's not.
border? Okay, that doesn't surprise me.
But yeah,
Diamonds.
and just as a
Yeah.
reminder, if you have the Ultimate Edition, you will get this for free, unlocked when the patch comes out.
Nice.
Like you get every Ascension Pass. Otherwise, you can buy it for the price on the screen.
Awesome.
Uh,
Okay, so that was the Osiris pass, the Mastery tab,
Yeah.
alongside Loki, alongside... Where else are we
Should
now
we
in
do
the stuff we're going to go for?
Skins, or should we do the other stuff? Chat, skins or other stuff?
What's the other stuff?
Yeah, that's what everyone's going to be like, other stuff, because we know what skins are. Like,
Well, no, they almost always want skins. That's why.
Do they?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's almost always skins, travelers, skins, mostly skins.
I don't know. I don't know.
Other
They're
stuff.
fighting back.
They're fighting back. Other stuff. Okay, other stuff. We'll do other stuff first.
okay.
Do you want to do the new match lobby stuff?
Best way to do this is
looks
just go to
exciting.
custom.
Make a
That
custom
is
fill it
part
with
of the other
bots.
Yeah, I was going to do that, but I just wanted to check.
So there's still a few things that we're polishing up here, but we're pretty close to where I think it's going to come out.
I'm very excited for this.
So if you click on start match,
Yep.
and then we wait a second for this to load.
Might be a little bit slow.
We have continued to work on the
lobby.
The lobby. We showed you it in last BTS. It was very halfway done. Now it's mostly done, further along. There's a couple things that we still need to clean up here. One thing that is not going to be working for PTS, but should be working soon, is that the background image here is going to change based on which map you're going to play on and which side you're on.
All your bots chose.
All my
So,
bots just chose.
Yeah,
That's a good
all
team.
your bots shows. You can see your team in the background. One thing that's broken right now is that you can see the gods your opponents have locked in before that's
up
done.
here, yeah.
But that's something we know about. We're going to get that fixed. And then you can see it's middle. It has your role. It has pointing down to you. We've added the god name up there. And then if you click on your god, then you see him animate in. And then when you lock in, the camera zooms out a little bit so you can get a better look at your team.
Cool. Very nice.
So like I said, there's still some issues with the background image because that's just not quite working right.
Sure.
But otherwise, I think it's a pretty good player experience. I think it looks better.
Lock it.
Yeah, people are like, yeah, the background doesn't look good. Yeah, I told you, we're still working on that part. And I think it's you'll be able to see skins for if your teammates have skins equipped. No, we aren't committed to podiums quite yet, but they are standing on podiums.
You know what podium's really good?
Oh, SMITE card.
SMITE
Okay.
card. It's
Are you
so good.
Are you in game still?
No, but I
Put that
can
out
get
there.
back into
Yeah,
it.
get back into a game,
For no reason whatsoever.
please.
Sounds good. I can go to another lobby too, just to showcase that one more time
Yeah.
for people.
I think it looks a lot better. I think you'll feel better feeling your team kind of form around you, right? Because I think that's something that we've been missing, where it's kind of just like the game just kind of starts, right? I think it's just a better experience seeing your team come around you. Also, easier to I'll also say the flow through this lobby has changed very slightly. So before, in the current live version, if you click on a god, it automatically takes you to the skin screen to lock in.
Yeah.
Whereas now you can click back and forth between gods. So
right.
so say I want to be Cuckoo, let's say.
Cuckoo.
And then you're like, oh no, maybe I want to see what this Merlin guy does. It's a lot easier to go back and forth between gods before you lock in. And then once you do lock in, then you select your skins and your aspect. So hopefully that's just a smoother flow for players.
And then you can lock in and choose skins.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then
Ooh, nice.
Ignore that. Breaking things.
Yeah, so I think it's a easier flow for you to select who you want to play, and also just have a good...
Just overall better display during the lobby, being able to see your teammates, see what skins they're necessarily using, so you can kind of combine and or go Onyx or whatever, or a different variation of it. Too.
Okay, so
what do you want to get?
Super minor one. I think it's in PTS today, but it might not be in yet, so we'll be seeing it together. Can you get Agility Relic?
Oh, yeah. I was going to mention that he's on the list, right?
Yeah. I just figured while we were going to a game, we could show it real quick.
Okay.
So we have added... can you rank up an ability just so we don't have that thing in the middle of the video?
Sure.
Okay. We've added just some FX to when people are using Agility Relic. So... Oh, not playing today. Okay.
Unlucky.
Not doing it? Okay.
That was a joke.
It's in the process of... It should be available, but not today.
I'll forward you... Do you have Slack?
Yeah.
Can I forward you a video?
No, like on this PC.
Oh, in the PC? Yeah. I can work this out.
Yeah.
We'll come out of game real quick, chat.
Yeah, give me a second.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, I'll forward you the video from...
the other day?
Yeah, from the other day.
Sure, we can showcase that in a few.
And just to show you what it's going to look like. Because it's done, it just didn't get into PTS, I guess. So okay, I have forwarded this to Graham.
Sounds good. I'll work on that.
It's basically just like to make it look a little bit better, like they're not just, hop in out of nowhere and a little bit clearer to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And then Pon also put in a fix that he thinks will may improve the issue where people are kind of like spinning a lot sometimes when they're using it.
Yeah, that one's really funny.
So that issue may also be corrected as part of this.
That was really funny.
So,
here you go. Here's a little look.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's not a huge video, but...
Yeah, just a little clip to show you what those effects look like.
But they are work in progress and should be available. But you can see it's a lot clearer to show, they did
a thing.
Relic
Like
away.
that wasn't them
Okay.
just teleporting.
Yeah.
I think it's just one of those minor things that will help you see what's going on in the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Also, as part of the lobby, I should have mentioned it when we were talking about the lobby. We don't have to look at it.
Okay.
We are going to be bringing simultaneous ranked bans as part of this.
Yes.
That's huge.
So when you queue up for rank, everybody on each team is going to ban at the same time. Once everybody is banned or the timer has expired, then all of the bans will be revealed. So you can have up to 10 bans, but realistically, players on both teams will probably ban some of the same things, and you'll end up with, somewhere between 6 and 10, bans. And it should speed up the beginning of games. It should give you a little bit more impact on, I want to play this god, but I have a really bad matchup into this, or I just hate Loki.
You just hate a certain character.
Yep. Cool, you can ban Loki.
This might not showcase because I've just realized there's only me in the game, so this won't really work. But it would showcase I will get a ban. During this real quick. No, I tested this bit.
So we still have the picks order there in the middle that shows everybody's banning now.
Yep.
Right. So
and in theory, you should be able to see all these other people up here will be banning a character as well. But I'm gonna just ban Giannis, and it'll be added to the list here.
Yeah.
Is Mendelsohn.
And I'm not sure if these bots will ban because they're bots.
I don't think they will, so we'll just go to a pick and ban phase. But you'll be able to see the flow is very similar or still the same as what it was for normal picks and bans, just everybody bans at the same time.
Yeah. So it speeds up the intro a little bit, and everybody has a little bit more impact there.
Yeah, as you can see, all these bans will be at the same time.
Yep.
So, what else have we got?
Other gameplay stuff. I don't think most of this other stuff that is gameplay we can actually show off, but we can talk about it.
Select your
yeah, maybe just
now the quick picking. That's how quick they are.
Yeah,
how great.
They're good.
Anyway,
if only my ranked teammates were that fast at picking their guns.
Not a chance.
Okay. We are changing. We're making some pacing changes to Arena and Joust.
That's right.
Okay.
So the goal is to speed up Arena and Joust just slightly. They're trending longer than they were in Smite 1. And we just think that they're just a minute or two too long each, right? We aren't trying to make drastic changes, I wouldn't say, but just speeding up Arena and Joust a tiny bit. There's some light gold and XP spooling that has been added to Joust, I believe, as part of this. Much more subtle than you would find in Arena or anything, just very minor, with the goals of speeding up the games just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
So we're curious to see how people react to this and feel about it. It's felt really good in our internal testing.
Just to clarify, when we say we sped up gold, was it gold spooling?
Gold spooling and XP spooling.
And XP.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So
you'll hit level 20 quicker, you'll have more items quicker, which in theory should speed up the game because you'll get more kills.
Yeah, and I believe there's some other smaller pacing changes too. I don't have the full notes on what else changed. I don't know if you know.
I do not.
Yeah. But the goal of it is make it just a tiny bit faster. Yeah. So it should be just a tiny bit faster, which hopefully is a better experience for players. We have reworked the music system in the game.
Right,
Okay.
Right.
So Josh went in and kind of recoded the whole thing,
Right.
because primarily it would break a lot.
Oh, fair
so
enough.
the correct notes I have from Kellen on this is that this is finally a proper implementation of the music system.
Okay.
Tracks will no longer play over each other or stop suddenly, which was something that was pretty annoying previously. And there's also intricate logic to how the Titan track plays to determine how long it can play and what can end the music. So hopefully it should just be a much better music experience that doesn't
everybody. Yep.
screw up as often.
Awesome. Okay.
Also on the audio front, we are working on, and I believe all three of these are shipping, but one of them may not. So I'm just going to say all three. There are going to be new alternate hit marker sounds for certain things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you get a crit, you will get a more impactful hit marker sound.
Sweet.
So you can distinguish when...
A normal attack versus a crit. Yeah.
Yeah. If an ability is ticking, it will have a quieter hit marker sound. So you don't pick up red buff, and then your game is just like... for the entire game. And then we're also trying to add, and this is the one that might not ship, but I put it into the notes, a sound that, we haven't actually play tested it, so it might actually just not feel good, and we just decide not to do it after run. But a sound that plays if you clear all of the minions kind of like in a single ability.
Oh, cool.
So basically just kind of like a dopamine, like,
nice.
You cleared the wave, good job sound.
Okay, so Neath won, let's just say like they were all half health already. I 2-1'd and they all died, and then I'll get a...
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And that's only
That's
after the
what
whole
it
wave
sounds
being...
like.
whole wave
Is it
dies
just
in
the
a
last
They were like
minion
boing
dying in the
noises.
wave,
not
or-
until the last
Right.
minion is if you kill the entire wave with a single ability.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
like I said, relatively small thing, but just should make it like it's one of those things where it's like
Give more dopamine. That's what we're after.
and just like
Feel more satisfying, right?
Yeah.
and reward people for doing the things that they should be doing already generally, right? Like, and it's like things that we can do that subtly reinforce, like, I should use my ability to clear the wave.
Right,
Probably a
right.
good thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I have two more
Let's go.
non-skin related things.
We still got skins. I should be preparing for that, chat.
There's new FX and audio for the curios. I believe for the wards in particular.
Okay.
I have not seen these yet, but they are supposed to be in this update. So
Nice.
there is a chance that those aren't happening, but I am 99% sure that they will be coming out. So I don't think they're ready for PTS, but they will be in this update. So that should be better. And then one thing that should be a big improvement, especially for console players, is that the code for the profile UI has been rewritten for increased performance. So
Sweet.
if you go to one of those screens that's like your badge screen that has like 8 million widgets, the tech for how we are rendering that has been rewritten so it should not like freeze your system when you go to that.
Nice.
So that should be a huge improvement. So we're constantly doing a lot here. We're trying to fix a lot of things, and
Everywhere. Every part of the game.
And we still have a major new feature in this update, which is tied to the skins, kind of.
Cool.
Where are we starting?
Do you want to just look at the skins first? Or do you want to do the other feature?
Whichever you prefer.
Let's look at
It's
some
your
skins
choice.
first. Let's
Yeah,
look at some
yeah,
skins.
Okay. Do we want to
Okay.
start with
I don't
Chuck,
even know all these.
maybe? Or...
Yeah, we can start with Chalk. Chalk is the Slaughterhouse
Culture
Chalk is
Yeah, right, okay, this
the
one.
reaping reward.
Nice.
So if you get to, I believe it's 7 pumpkins, and there is another free pumpkin in this update, which we'll talk about in a second.
Perfect.
If you get to 7 pumpkins, you will get a.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm working out the best screen to show this on, chat. I'm sorry, it comes across that I'm so stupid, but there's so many different variations to getting this stuff. I guess this is the best way for me to show it for the time being. Hopefully on this
that's
page.
good.
Okay,
Okay,
cool.
so Slaughterhouse Chalk.
Look at the blood.
Yeah, it's
gosh.
dripping blood
Oh my
Literally.
on the
goodness.
floor. And also, it does get more bloody the more you get kills.
Yep.
Classic.
And so this is, the classic version of this skin.
Then
There are also 4 prisms that are part of this skin. There is
Smiley time.
Smiley
Wait.
time.
Can you go back to the original one?
yep.
I just want to see the. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You can see the mask difference. He's a lot creepier
So
with that
Slaughterhouse,
smile.
which is the classic.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh,
Smiley
his
time,
mask.
he's super
That is
happy.
creepy.
Okay. Then we also.
Oh, he's got the smiley on his back.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
Smiley
that's why I was
time
smiling,
cleaners.
it's going to be more smiley faces.
I don't know,
than
that mask on his face, that is terrifyingly creepy.
We also have Infernal Rider.
Love
Yeah,
the color
kind of like
scheme.
Hellboy.
Oh,
Oh no,
hell
he's like a hell
Biker,
motorcycle
yeah.
rider. Yeah.
Just found
With
this
the
axe.
chains and stuff. It
Carrying that
matches
axe
really
on a
well.
bike seems like hard work. Okay. Then we also have Carnival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. It's got like
If you're down with the clown, whoop whoop.
And Gilded Gore for a little bit
Oh, even
more.
more.
Of a gold.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got like that legendary kind of vibe.
Yeah, so I think these all look pretty cool. They are so basically once you get to 7 pumpkins, you'll get the base classic skin unlocked immediately, and then you'll also get unlocked a traveler where you can get the rest of them. I don't know if there's anything else in that traveler. Can you look in the traveler
Just gonna
screen? If there's
this bit.
yeah, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, this is the progress
6.
screen.
The Reaping.
So I guess it is 6 pumpkins you need. So once you get to 6 pumpkins, you will get this Chalk Slaughterhouse skin, and then can you get these alternate prisms. And then if you go to the
This reward screen or?
no, can you go to the Wandering Market? Can you show off the traveler that it comes with?
Yeah, I think that's mine. If it's here,
Yeah,
that was my problem I was running into. So bear with me.
it might not be there, but it should be there.
It's not.
Somebody's asking, can you fix the current Steam sale so the discount applies from previous editions? We don't show the upgrades on Steam proper, but if you click through in-game, I believe that those should be discounted. So if you go to the editions tab in-game and then click on the upgrades there, those upgrades should be discounted. If they are not, let me know, because I asked somebody about it yesterday and they said it should be working that way.
Okay, no, I cannot go to that Wandering Market page as a heads up.
You can't go to that page. Okay, well,
Nope.
So okay, well, there, we've got the Traveler that's going to be on. So that's the first
Yeah,
thing.
that's where the traveler is for all those skins that you can get access to.
Next, we've got 2 new Travelers.
Nice.
Yeah, which
Totally
one?
there, right?
Do you want to just do Mulan first?
Mulan.
Yeah. Both of these Travelers have pumpkins. These are part of the reaping. So if you are looking for some pumpkins to try and get chalk, this is a good way to do it.
There we go.
If you do go above 6 pumpkins, by the way, you get a free chest roll for a free skin for every pumpkin over 6.
Oh, cool.
So
Sweet.
you aren't penalized for getting more pumpkins over 6. You're rewarded for getting more pumpkins over 6. Hua Mulan,
I don't have it.
you don't see it?
No, I'm crazy. Under the Travelers?
Should be under Travelers. It's not there?
Nope. I don't know why. I can try and relog and see if that fixed it, but
Or
Alas.
would it be in dev?
It should be in PTS if it's going.
Yeah, no, it should be, but theoretically.
It's definitely in dev. I looked in dev this morning.
Yeah, so maybe boot it up
it
until
was Mulan and there was also another too, because I don't see that
The other one. You don't see the Neath
No,
one
I'll
either?
jump in dev real quick, guys.
Okay, cool. We'll go into dev real quick.
Sorry. Let's just hope I've got it updated.
Apologies for the delay.
This is what happens when nobody knows what's going on this show until it's on, and then you're like, oh yeah, we've got to check all these things. So,
It'll be fine.
but yeah, we'll have a look at Mulan, and we've got more coming as well, because I believe all those skins are missing from that too on the PTS at the moment.
And then once we look at these, we'll talk about kind of the other stuff that's coming to Wandering Market as part of this update.
Yeah, we can go through that too. That was definitely in, just as a heads up.
Okay.
But the other stuff is not. So,
Alas.
I'm currently just launching chat. Bear with me. This handy dandy desktop.
The handy
Takes a
dandy
moment.
desktop. It would have taken even longer with our old
It's
Our
with a
old login
laptop,
process.
Yeah.
And as usual, guys, we'll be talking about balance on the next Titan Talk. So
yeah,
that's
we'll
not
be doing
this
balance on Friday. So
Friday,
and there's
Friday,
quite a bit of
Friday.
balance, I believe. So
one. Good chunk stuff. Already gave it a little bit of spoilers. I don't know if there was here earlier, but yeah, you got something.
Just bear with me, chat. I'm having fun. Not really. I fast clicked and it put me straight into a lobby. So quickest way is just to let it expire for 30 seconds, and then we should be good to go. Is there any questions in chat while we're waiting? Because obviously we're going to go through all the skins now and some of the updates to the Wandering Market and exciting things going on there.
Yep. So how have you been doing?
Buff Shablanca. That's a take.
Yeah, what's going on Clumsy. I'm going to call Japan. I don't know why. What's going on with Jimmy? Because I'm seeing like conflicting opinions of people saying he's weak or he's strong.
He's on the strong side. I wouldn't say he's necessarily overpowered or any of this like the strongest release we've ever done at all.
Yeah.
But he's strong. I would expect you to see base and aspect version of Xbalanque nerfs coming on the next Titan Talk. But
okay.
We're not going to talk about that immediately right now. But I would expect to see his name on there.
Okay.
The edition upgrade discount is not working in game. Okay, I will follow up on that. What?
Yeah, bear with me.
Okay.
I tried to do something. It pulled me straight into lobby, and now it's put me straight in match, but I didn't pick a god. This is dev. This is what happens. So
well,
bear with me. I hope I can get back to lobby.
ESET. So I do have. We can talk about that briefly. And I sent you a screenshot too, if you have the screenshot.
I do.
Okay, so ESET will be on for PTS today.
Okay, cool.
She does not have her +1s and her aspect. Like her +1s are not fully completed, so there may be some stuff that's in there, but it's not necessarily what's intended to ship. And the aspect is not done. So, but we want to put her out even in this like not done state. So that you can tell us what's missing and whatnot.
Yeah, I think this is even earlier than we showed Osiris off before.
This is earlier than Osiris.
Yeah. So expect like temp effects, sound effects. Like it's going to be even earlier than you would have assumed. We're really looking out for the kind of the gameplay feels, making sure that like feel free to let us know what you think is missing, what you think doesn't feel good, even if you think we might know that already, just because it's easier to cover all the bases. Like that's the main goal for putting out these characters earlier on into the PTS, even earlier than before, is to make sure that at every angle and every chance we get, we're really honing in onto the details of these ports. Just make sure these characters feel as good as they can be.
And there's a look at what she will be looking like in game at the moment.
Yep, and they might still be making a few tweaks to this, but this is pretty close to final version of what ESET's going to be looking like.
Awesome. So. Okay, bear with me. I was trying to do something and we got distracted. But I think we're nearly ready to finally showcase.
Yeah, I'm super excited. We've been playing ESET playtests with the +1s, with the aspects. It's been a good time.
It's been a lot,
right?
But it's been.
Here we go. Step one. We'll quickly show off the check one, and here's the little the traveler that goes along with this, so you can see exactly. You'll get this once you get to the pumpkins, and then these 4 are all available from using your Wandering Market coins.
Yep.
Step 1. Step 2. We'll go into what we were going to say, which was Mulan.
Yes.
As he finds her here. I believe this is the one.
Yeah, there we go. This is Sentai Hua Mulan.
So I haven't seen the prisms.
We have this this classic, awesome red Sentai Hua Mulan, and then there's 3 different prisms that are included.
We got the White Blaze version,
Blaze.
like Power Rangers. These.
Nice.
White Blaze, and then we've got Cosmic Flare.
I like that one.
I like this one quite
really
a bit.
cool.
I think like the details that you
see
get in the kind of panning
inside.
texture there.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then we've also got the RGB.exe.
Yeah.
I guess this is going to change color as we go.
Yeah.
Is it? Am I crazy?
I was told that it did.
Hopefully it does.
It might have ability usage or something.
It might,
with
ability usage or
something.
something.
For sure. This also comes with the Sentai.
The Sentitle.
Sentitle. And obviously you can get a pumpkin from here as well to go towards your slaughterhouse check. So that will be available. These will be available in the next update.
Nice.
Yes. And then one thing that also, maybe I could, I'm trying to think if there's a way that I could send this to you easily. As part of this skin, also all of the flags, the banners are skinned.
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
So she does have unique.
If you send it in Slack to me, I'll try and show it in a little bit.
I'll look for it real quick. But it might be.
I've not even seen this. Okay.
You haven't even seen this yet?
No, the next Traveler. I just
I don't think I've seen it.
No, I think we get surprises too.
I love that. That's my favorite part about being on the show sometimes.
Forward this to you. Okay, and here's the Mulan
get that real
flags. Somebody's saying no sales for PlayStation. So DLC sales, we normally put on sale aligned with platform sales. So I would say keep an eye out for whenever there's the next big PlayStation platform sale.
Here's a little look.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
I think they look really neat, right?
Uh-huh.
So I just wanted to make sure we showed those off because I thought turned out pretty sweet.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that you won't really notice. It's kind of like when we did the Artemis Boar, when you can ride Tusky and we've been able to showcase it. So little look at that. And then
The cosmic pink one.
we've got
sick.
the other
it's really good.
Traveler, if you want to go through.
Yeah,
that
let's
one.
go through this. Okay, so
Yeah.
back in the early days of Smite, we put out a skin.
Where are we going with this?
Oh, no, we aren't going to talk about some of those skins. But we
I was
put out
going to
a
say, which
skin.
one are we going down the rabbit
We put out
hole?
a skin that I think we liked the idea of, but maybe it hasn't it hasn't kept up with the times as much. It looked a little bit dated.
I know what we're talking about.
So we thought, hey, what if we revisited Misdiagnosis Neath?
Yeah, what a classic. My
But
gosh.
gave it a little bit of a glow up.
Okay.
And
So
kind
glow
of
up
like
Neath is
reimagined
okay.
Misdiagnosis Neath. So so we have updated the skin. It's it's more of like a classic plus. It'll still be priced like a classic, I believe, but it'll still be in a Traveler like the rest of them. But yeah, it's been upgraded a little bit and modernized to the time.
We've got I could already see like a zombie Neath.
I know that's exactly what I accidentally
My
clicked on.
eyes
Wait, what is
immediately
that?
joined.
Yeah.
Huh.
So the bow has been changed.
Oh, yeah, look at
which is
that.
pretty cool. The outfit is honestly a much better outfit than she was previously in.
It's been a minute since I looked at the Neath skin, so I
The
can't
face is
remember.
not busted the way that the old one was.
Yeah.
So
Listen, nurses, that happens, okay? Like,
I watched the pit.
I've seen it, yeah.
and then it does come with 3 different prisms.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be really lazy.
Oh
We're
my
gonna wait for
God.
this. We're going to
Great-
ward
a
skin
great
first of all.
ward.
Not quite
Yeah.
a cart, but still cute.
Yeah. So
Cute
the
little
Boo Buddy ward is
Boo
pretty
is
sweet.
available, but then we've got, this is what I logged into. I'm like, wait,
Graveyard
what?
shift.
Yeah,
That's
that was
such a
pretty
smart
sweet.
name.
If you want to be Zombie Nurse Neath, you can do this.
Creepy.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Good for the season though.
Then we've also got Blood Drive.
Yeah, this one I believe was trying to be kind of like not quite vampire, but kind of
Okay.
a little bit like that. Like
Okay.
Got the crimson eyes.
yeah,
Gives me a little bit of Kill Bill
Sure.
vibe to it as well. I see that.
yeah, and then
Candy Cure.
yeah,
I'm not gonna say that. Oh, cool. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Candy stripes.
So the new Misdiagnosis will be available in the Traveler with all these 3 different prisms.
Yeah.
Once you purchase the ground Misdiagnosis.
Yeah.
And you can also get the one too. And a pumpkin.
Yeah. So hopefully people
Really going back to the early days of Smite 1. I love it.
Yep. I like the
So
throwback.
can we do like Solar Sentinel Raw with like a glow up?
I don't know if anybody wants that even.
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
want a glow up of it. I
What was
want
a
the
really
OG.
bad Zeus one?
Yeah.
Zeus, him, and obviously the Chrono 64 was just another,
Oh my
which was
gosh.
technically intended.
Remember like
so.
Grandfather Kronos? That was
Yep.
that was
So
Okay.
that was Neath and Chuck and Mulan.
And we've got
I
one
have
last thing.
one
I think.
Stormbringer.
At least one
That
thing.
was
I would
it.
say. Go on, what was your thing?
I was going to talk about the Wanted Market stuff. Do you have something other than the Wanted Market stuff?
There was another classic you had listed.
Oh, right. There's a classic skin. I'm sorry. We should do that first.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a cross-gen Street King Sun Wukong.
Oh, this one's super cool. I playtested it
If
earlier.
I can find it. Best way to probably load out. Hey, we'll do it here. Hoorah!
Yeah, this skin's
Yeah.
super dope. I
This
love
is a
it.
cross-gen skin.
Street King cross gen. Obviously, we've been mentioning we continue to update these and get
Looks
through
so
these as
good.
quick as possible. And here's Street King is now available as of Tuesday. So there's a little look at him available in game.
Yeah. It's. I think the fur came out looking really good
I
on
think
him.
this is just a fantastic skin in
Yeah.
Smite 2. It just looks so good.
Definitely.
Sweet. And then I will say, just as a super quick thing, one thing that we missed on that the community called us out on was we forgot to put in the Pride badges when Pride came around this year.
Yeah.
We said we were going to get to that later this year. So in this update, we will have the
Badges.
the exact same Pride badges from Smite 1 ported over. So
Awesome.
if you
Perfect.
want those, you'll be able to get that.
Cool.
Lastly,
Lastly,
we have a sweet new system coming. I think it's a sweet new system at least. Okay, so the wandering market has evolved a lot from where we initially planned on it to be. Right?
Yeah.
And we've kind of evolved based on what the community has kind of told us they want in terms of what they're buying, what they're excited about, and whatnot. But kind of the way it's evolved, we've gotten to a place where if you aren't spending money, it's not super rewarding. Right? And we want to make sure that there are ways of being rewarded even if you're not spending money.
sure.
So we're putting out a new system, which the name might change still, but I'm pretty sure it's going to stay what it is, called the Wandering Path.
Oh, okay.
So this is temp a little bit, But basically,
I haven't even seen this.
yeah. So basically,
It says temp.
you are, and a lot of this text is wrong and temp, so please don't read too much into anything on this screen because things are still changing. But basically, like, you already are leveling up and getting coins every level.
Yeah.
We've now turned that into like a track,
Right.
Where you're going to get extra rewards every 5 levels.
Okay.
Including 300 diamonds free over the course of the track.
Okay.
And this track isn't properly set up yet. So
Still some bits and
This
pieces
is all
going to
based
be
on
changing.
your like account level.
this is based on your wandering market level.
Your wandering market level. Gotcha.
Yeah. So as you would level up and get coins previously, you'll still level up and get coins, but there'll just now be a number associated with that.
Yeah, so you can just better see the actual track.
And you can see the track that you're on. This is not properly configured at the moment, so it's not showing the rewards on the 5 levels.
Yeah.
Right. So
see 20 to 30.
yeah, but there would be a reward on 25 as well. There would be a
Okay.
reward on 35 and whatnot. So you're going to get free stuff just for playing, including, like, scroll back there. There's an Ascension Pass token right there.
Yeah.
Right.
300 diamonds free just for playing the game, right?
Yeah.
And then also there's like a pumpkin is on here somewhere. I think it's 55 is a pumpkin.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. We got a
So you can
pumpkin
get
in
your
here.
next pumpkin here. So lets you feel more like you're making progress while you're getting these levels.
Because some of these things we were getting already as players, but you weren't really just getting a pop up saying, "Hey, you got some
coins. Okay, cool.
But this is
whatever.
what I can do with my coins and see the progression.
And you can see over the course of a path, like, how many coins have you gotten, or how many levels have you
Right,
gotten? It's
right.
like, dude, I got like 500 levels this path, whatever, right? Like, I think it just is a little bit more
Was
fun.
there even like a number associated to it currently?
There's
Like,
no
it's just-
number visible to it
Right,
now.
right.
So,
I just like that. I
Yeah.
like seeing a number and be like, okay, this is where I'm at. This is where I can be.
so I think that this should be, I think that should help, right?
Yeah.
The second thing is that you were going to have this new top part of the screen, the Wandering Market or Wandering Path free shop.
Yeah.
Where you can spend coins to get free
okay,
things.
cool.
So you can get the things. We'll start with these things on the right. So you can get classic skin chests.
Yep.
You can get classic music chests. You can get classic cutesy chests. You can get classic announcer pack chests. And down there is you can get god tokens.
Yep.
So if you already own all the gods, you can't get god tokens.
Okay.
So if you want to get gods more quickly, you can do that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will note that we don't have the UI set up to show this yet. It will be done by the time we get it in. There is like a cooldown on these. So like
Right.
I think that you can buy like 1 classic skin chest a week or something like that. So the idea is that, and I don't think there's a cooldown on god tokens in particular. There may be, I'm not sure.
Right.
But basically, like, you can buy these every so often.
Sure.
And it's not like I can roll 1 million of them at once, but you can get all of this stuff, right? The other thing, which I think is maybe even a little bit more interesting, but is the temp logo there.
Is this one?
Is a new chest, which I don't think that's going to be the final name. We still need to work on this name. This is a chest that you can roll once a day.
Okay.
And once a day, it will give you something which has the potential to be, I believe, almost any skin in the game.
What?
Okay.
You could get any cosmetic in the game that isn't part of this thing.
Okay.
You could just get more Wandering Market coins than you spent to roll it.
Right.
You're never going to get less than you put into it.
Okay.
Right? So you could get Wandering Market coins. You could get some diamonds.
Yep. Legacy gems, I believe, are also
I
in there.
don't know if we ended up
so.
putting legacy gems
Okay.
in. You could get booster days. You could get any skin, like I said. But you can only roll it once a day.
Yeah.
And I will just to be clear on the way this works, it is like a way to drop chance chest,
Yeah.
right? So it's like most of the time you're going to get, some more coins than you put in,
Sure.
or you're going to get like a few diamonds, or you're going to get,
Yeah.
a cosmetic or something. The skins are rarer. This is not a chest that you can spend your money on.
Okay.
That's
So we're not trying to take money from you to roll this,
Yeah.
right? It's literally just you can log in every day, you can see what you get,
Yeah.
and it gives you something to spend your coins
So
on.
log in every day with the Wandering
You
Market coins that you
cannot
get by
get
playing.
dupes.
Yeah.
This is not. This is not
Can't get
That
duplicate
would be
stuff.
wild.
Okay.
I don't even know how that would
yeah.
work.
So Yeah, so I'm pretty sure everything is there. Somebody says you can get Saga skins. I don't know if the Saga skins are in here. I believe it's all of the standalone skins.
We'll definitely have probably an easy list for you guys to all track.
What's going to happen, it's not done yet, but when you click that view drop...
I don't want to do that because it says stuff that's
it's not right yet. But once you click that, it'll give you the full list of...
Detailed list of what's available in this chest and the drop percents.
Yeah, so you'll be able to see exactly what's in here and exactly what the chances are on it. This, just to be clear for chat, our goal is not to move towards uneven drop chance chests the rest of the game, right? Yeah. It's just for a free chest that has almost everything in it. Like, just the only way we could really make that work was by making this one chest an unequal drop chest thing. Kind of the way that you used to get like triumphant chests and stuff in Smite, right? Like, you need to have some kind of like, there needs to be a little, just to make the system work.
Yeah, I know some people who just like have a lot of wandering market coins and don't know specifically anything they want. This would just be a good spot, like once a day. You're getting a deal on this, so it's like, screw it, might as well.
Yeah.
Does it also drop the Prism skins? I'm guessing no if you don't own it. I guess we'll have to work through that.
Yeah, I believe and we'll talk a little bit more about this probably on Friday because we're still hammering out a few of the final details on this system right now. Yeah, this is
it's for Tuesday. Yeah.
All right, there you go. So people
I believe that we might have some ultra rare prisms in here, that you can't get elsewhere. There's a few that
you can't get elsewhere.
Yeah, potentially. So there's maybe some fun stuff in here. We're kind of locking down the final list of contents here over the next couple days.
Cool. And I guess that could also get updated in the future as well with more things that come out, but also additional fun ideas that we can come up with.
Add like a super, super low chance for just be like, womp, womp, you get nothing.
No, because one of the things that I hate...
No, I was memeing, but it'd be so funny.
You lose 200 SR. That would be cool.
Yeah.
You lose ranked SR. Yeah. Sorry.
That would actually be really funny.
This would be really funny for us, for like me and Hindu. But Kilgore's like, trying to be all serious, like, no, guys, we're not scamming you. And me and Hindu are like,
just but what I'm so sensitive to this chest stuff, right? Because like,
for sure.
Like,
we want to be very
like so many games... Like, I'm not trying to denigrate other games, right? But like, it's very easy to be very like scammy with this kind of stuff. The goal here is obviously not to be scammy, right? We want to make sure you're always getting more than you put into it.
But at the end of the day, it's a free chest roll that you get a day where you get free rewards in game that could be anything, but at the end of the day, it's free.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
And one thing, if you go to the home screen, there will be a reminder to you as well.
Gain SR. Yeah.
So and like I said, we're still finalizing a lot of this stuff. So this isn't the final like presentation of this, but there's going to be like a little flag on the home screen to let you know that you have the purchase available thing is where it's going to go, just to let you know that you have your daily chest available. So if you haven't bought it yet for the day, you can go in and get it. You can also see the last new thing that's in this update, which ties into this whole thing.
Yeah.
We've added a new... Oh, go back to the screen.
Okay. I thought we were to switch screens, so I'm ready for that because I'm not sure what's on these screens.
We've added a new weekly quest.
Oh, yeah, there it is on the left.
So it's on the left. It's underneath your normal quest.
Yeah.
And this is very simple. It is, you play 4 games, you get Wandering Market coins.
Yeah.
You play 4 games, you get Wandering Market coins. You play 8 more games, you get Wandering Market coins. So 16 total games in a week.
So more Wandering Market coins available by just playing the game.
Just play the game. You're going to get more coins.
Okay.
Nice.
Should feel like you're working towards it and making progress just by playing games.
Yeah.
It's like 16 total games, 4, 4, 8.
Yeah.
I believe the amount of... I'm not sure if the amount of coins there is final. It might end up being a little bit more than that.
Yeah, this is currently on dev right now.
Just this is dev. So.
Additionally, there's also Wandering Market coins on Twitch's Twitch drops. If you guys don't know that, we've already been doing that for quite a while. But just a reminder, you can be getting coins there too. We will investigate that whole system on Twitch drops too. But we also knew this was coming down the pipe first. Get this out and see how we're rolling, and we'll be looking at that as well.
Yeah.
Come back out of that real quick.
I think that's everything.
Is that
a lot of things?
I think that's everything.
And let me check. He says. And by check, it's not really check. But I've only got one of these screens. Okay. I'll check this real quick. This is kind of what we've kind of covered today.
No, not that one. No, that's
not
not it. That's not it.
What's
I sent you. There's the slideshow's been updated. Slideshow. Go to the slideshow.
That one was just incomplete.
Show is always
It's not spoilers. It just wasn't done.
Yeah,
it was
the
like
slideshow?
It was like working for. Yeah, I sent you a link to a slideshow.
There's no spoilers. It's
Yeah,
just
that was the
incomplete. It's
picture
empty
from the
bullet points.
slideshow.
No, that was like.
I just wanted to present this. Okay.
Yeah, just present that.
Okay,
I've
cool.
updated it.
Oh, that's what changed. Okay.
Yeah.
I downloaded those images and just shoved them in so I could do it instead of
yeah.
having to do a presentation. But here
Sorry.
we go.
Yeah. So I always do this recap at the end of the show of all the stuff, and I figured it might be easier for everybody if it was just like, hey, here's a screen so you can
the
see
logo at the top right.
Yeah,
That's great.
I just was being silly.
I like that.
But yeah,
That's
so coming in OB20 in just about a week from now.
6 days away.
It's 6 days away. We will have Osiris with his +1s. We will have the Osiris aspect. We will have Loki's aspect rework. We will have a new match lobby. We will have simultaneous rank bans. The Reaping Reward, the Slaughterhouse Chalk. We'll have 2 new travelers, reimagined Misdiagnosis Neath and Senti Mulian, Cross-Gen Street King, Sun Wukong, Pride Badges, the new free reward system in the Wandering Market, the Wandering Path and Free Shop, Weekly Quest, Arena and Joust pacing adjustments, alternate hit marker sounds for crits, ticks, and wave clear, music system rework, new effects for Agility Relic, new effects and audio for Curios, profile UI code rewrite, and there's another screen that just is like the details on the Loki aspect rework for people that want to see it.
Right.
But it's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And this is all free.
And it's all free.
In a free-to-play game.
It's not all. Well, it's not all free.
Majority of
most it's
this is free to play.
Yeah. But no, we're definitely trying to make good progress to make the game constantly better.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep working, right? I can't say not every patch is gonna be as big as this patch, right? Not every patch is gonna be tiny, right? Like we're gonna always ship the most stuff that we can get in and get
in that 2 week
about
cycle
and
go through it. Yeah.
So hopefully people are really excited for.
And again, that's not even including the balance that we'll be going through on Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
Clumsy, you'll be joining us for that to go through balance.
No, not this Friday.
You don't want to?
No.
Me and Kilgan will do it. Okay,
yeah,
that
we're
sounds
just
good.
gonna go through it. It'll be fine.
Sounds good.
We'll just read the docs and we'll be like, what was design thinking on this one?
Stupid. Chat, what do you think? Oh, it's a bad idea. This is a terrible change.
Yeah.
If we could do that, that works. I like that idea, Show.
Manny the designer can do it.
Yep.
We are 10 minutes over.
We are 10
We
minutes
have
over.
covered a lot of
We have
stuff
covered
today,
a lot of
but
stuff.
we will take a couple of questions real quick if that's good.
Yeah.
With
You just want to do one more question, or do you just want to?
Do you think one more question? Just that's only 3
We'll take a couple.
questions.
We'll take a couple.
Be polite to
Yes,
it.
okay.
You know? They've waited silently as we talked for so long now.
Just take the first 50 balance changes mentioned in chat every day. That would be a way of doing it. Yeah.
I think half the time a god would be buffed and then nerfed again over and over again in the same like chat history.
Yeah. I see people asking about Brazil's laws. I'll say it's probably more likely that we become an 18+ game in Brazil than change our entire monetization system. It's very difficult to support a specific monetization system for a country.
Yeah.
And the law says unless a game is 18+, it can't have chests. So we'll probably be an 18+ game instead of a 13+ game.
Okay.
No, I was having fun with chat. It's fine.
I've been pressing the wrong button constantly where it's just that, you know? That's the bad one.
Opening Xbox menu cancels queue. This is intended right now because people were missing queues because the thing is that once you open the Xbox menu, we don't know what you've done. So if you have if you open the menu and then just stop playing Smite while you're in queue, then the game does not know that you have done that. We lose focus for what you have done as soon as you open the menu. So on Smite 1, we let you do this and just broke a lot of queues for people. On Smite 2, we chose to not let you do this because it would break queues. So just, I know it can be annoying for Xbox players that are used to browsing through their friends lists in their Xbox screen while they're in queue, but that is why we have done that. Can we add a setting to turn it off? No, because it would still break queues. That's the point. This is the third stream of me asking for kill streaks. We heard you the first couple. We just, don't have plans for kill streaks this time, but we definitely hear you. Is there a pity system on the number of chests open? There isn't currently. Currently, it's just completely random. If you, I will say that it's not 0.01% chance to get a skin, right? It's not supposed to be so rare that you never get one. It's supposed to be rare enough that you'll get one every once in a while, but not one a week or anything, right? So it probably, please don't quote me on the exact odds. You'll see the odds once the thing is done, because we are required to show drop chance, so you'll be able to click on it and you see it. But like, 50 would be about every 2 months you would get a skin, I guess, if it was that. So.
You guys getting your flu shots?
Oh, are they here right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, we'll get them in just a minute.
I wonder if we should like put it on the streams to make so I can laugh at you while you're getting it.
You want us to
On
live
stream?
stream getting flu shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, sure.
Did you fill all your paperwork?
No, I haven't done my paperwork yet.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay.
all
All right.
Make sure he's getting one too.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do it.
I'm getting a flu shot today, supposedly.
Sorry, Eris wanted to let us know that there are flu shots.
I
out
did
here,
That's
completely forget. Is
But
it
I
just
guess-
today?
It is today.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
We could do, I guess it's time for one
One more question.
which will probably be 3 based on what we've gone through today. But it is time for us to go and get our flu shots, I guess.
Yeah, apparently.
And also other things to get over. But PTS should be live after the show, we believe, at least, even now or soon after. So expect to jump on PTS today, check out Osiris, check out some of the new stuff coming, let us know, and give us some feedback, especially with Osiris, because we're always caring about the new characters coming in.
There's a question: are the Pride badges free? I believe they are like 1 Wandering Market coin or something like that. Like,
Okay.
I think we had to put a price on them, but I think it's like as low as we could possibly
it's
price it,
not
kind of thing.
Expensive. Okay.
Also, is this whole month just going to be Halloween skins? Are we getting new skins anytime soon? So I would say no, because I mean, Senti Mulian I wouldn't say is
that's not
Halloween.
really.
I would say Misdiagnosis, if you want to say dressing up for Halloween in a costume, maybe it's Halloween.
You have the
but
zombie one, but that's pretty much it.
yeah. And then last new skin, the last all new skin we released, I believe, was the Vampirus Soul, which was an update ago, maybe 2 updates ago.
Yeah.
So we're definitely still doing all new skins. We're doing non-Halloween skins. I've taken 2 questions already, and one more question.
Can we get a random button for music and announcer packs? I want different music every game. I think we've raised this before, but I think it's planned to be done, but it's just not ready yet. I guess
it's on
we've
the
been working on
list.
the audio stuff, as we mentioned, but that's been taking priority over other things. But yeah, I'll make a note for sure to pass that along.
What mechanic programming issues causing Ratatoskr to be delayed? I wouldn't say Ratatoskr is specifically being delayed due to any mechanic or programming issue. I think obviously there's going to have to be some discussion on how we want to visit his acorns, and whether we want to look into old Ratatoskr, current Ratatoskr. But for the most part, I wouldn't say those are any specific reasons as to why he's lower down on the list. Just. That's, if anything, that's probably a good confirmation.
We've had moments where we've spoken about a god or something to do with the god, and I think people are just kind of inferring that's the only reason, when there is other things that come into play.
Yeah, any extra complication is obviously going to mean something to do with the list, but I wouldn't say programming is really anything to do with it. It's mostly just like there's something to be discussed there, and what we're gonna do, we'll figure that out. We'll have to get to a lot of those characters anyways at some point.
Well, we covered a lot today.
We did.
And I think it's time for us to go. But before we do, I'll just quickly give you a quick recap of that, just to see it on your screen again for those that want a quick note for themselves for making screen caps at the end of the day. But also, SMITE Prime is back once again this week for October. October has just begun. We just had the finals for the September circuit last weekend. We're going to be going into October now, so make sure you grab your team and sign up there. But that's it. That's all we've got time for today. I appreciate you all hanging out. Any final thoughts before we go?
No, play PTS. Let us know
Yeah.
if anything's broken. We want to hear it. You'll have ESET in a rough state. You'll have Osiris in a close to done state. You'll
Osiris
have
aspect as well. Make sure you give that a try.
Loki aspect. Let us know how that feels.
Got that in there too, yeah.
New match lobby. I think the Wandering Market store track stuff isn't 100% functional, so expect that to not be working for PTS. But definitely just give us your feedback on everything. We read it, and it's very helpful for us making sure we get it all right when it's time to go live.
Well, we appreciate you for tuning in. Take care, and we'll see you all on Friday when we go through more Titan Talks. See you there.